The weight of a nation, the pressure, critics and losses behind her rise. Eala started with a dream shared by many young athletes, to become great at tennis. But as her success grew, something changed. She wasn't just representing herself anymore. Every match began carrying the hopes of Filipino fans who dreamed of seeing one of their own compete among the world's best. That support is beautiful, but it comes with weight. When thousands, even millions, believe in you, every match can feel bigger. Every point matters. Every victory becomes a national celebration, while every defeat can feel like a disappointment shared by an entire country. Success creates expectations. Once fans see Eala defeating top players and making history, they naturally want more. They want bigger wins, deeper runs, higher rankings and trophies. But tennis doesn't work that way. Even the greatest players in the world lose matches. Alex cannot win every time she steps onto the court. There will be difficult opponents, bad days, injuries, pressure and moments when nothing seems to work. The challenge is learning that one loss doesn't define an athlete or erase everything she has already achieved. When Alex wins, the praise can be overwhelming. But when she loses, criticism can arrive just as quickly. Fans may question her decisions, her performance, or what went wrong. From outside the court, it's easy to analyze every mistake. Inside the court, the pressure is completely different. Every athlete eventually learns that criticism comes with being in the spotlight. Alex's challenge is not to silence everyone. It's to stay focused on her own development. She must learn from criticism when it's useful, ignore the noise when it's not, and keep moving forward. Eala's rise has brought more attention to tennis in the Philippines. Cameras follow her. Fans follow her results. Social media reacts to every victory and every defeat. Her name has become familiar far beyond the tennis court. But attention can be difficult to handle. Imagine trying to prepare for a major match while knowing thousands of people are discussing your performance online. The bigger Alex becomes, the harder it becomes to simply switch off the outside world and focus only on tennis. At the beginning, a big victory feels like a miracle. Later, people begin expecting it. That's when success can become complicated. After Eala's breakthrough victories, fans naturally wanted more. Another upset, another deep tournament run, another trophy. But expectations don't understand fatigue, difficult draws, injuries, or simply having an opponent play better that day. Winning is never guaranteed. Eala must learn to celebrate progress without becoming trapped by expectations. Reaching a new ranking milestone is important. Winning against a top player is important, but so is improving after a loss. The journey isn't measured only by trophies. Sometimes the greatest progress happens when nobody notices. A stronger serve, better movement, more patience, greater confidence. Those small improvements eventually become something much bigger. Professional tennis can look glamorous from the outside. Stadiums, cameras, crowds, and international tournaments create an exciting image. But behind that picture is a demanding life. Constant travel, hotel rooms, airports, training sessions, recovery, another match, another flight. For a young athlete, that routine can be exhausting. The world sees the competition. It doesn't always see the loneliness behind it. And when a match ends in defeat, the silence afterward can feel even heavier. The crowd leaves. The cameras disappear. Eventually, the athlete is left with her own thoughts. That's when mental strength becomes important. Eala has to process disappointment and prepare for the next challenge. There is no time to stay down forever. The tour keeps moving, and she has to move with it. One of the hardest pressures for an athlete is the fear of disappointing the people who believe in them. Eala knows how much Filipino fans care. She sees the flags, the messages, and the celebrations. That love can be motivating, but it can also create a quiet question inside an athlete's mind. What if I let everyone down? Learning to manage that fear is part of becoming a champion. The truth is simple. Eala cannot disappoint an entire country every time she loses. She isn't responsible for controlling everyone's emotions. Her responsibility is to compete honestly, work hard, and continue growing. Filipino fans don't need a perfect athlete. They need someone who represents the country with courage. And sometimes, courage means accepting defeat, standing up and trying again. There is something powerful about seeing the Philippine flag beside Eala's name on an international scoreboard. For Filipino tennis fans, that flag represents history. It represents a country that has long dreamed of seeing one of its players compete among the world's best. Every time Eala walks onto the court, she becomes part of that story. She isn't just building her career. She is helping build Philippine tennis history. But representing the Philippines doesn't mean she has to carry every dream alone. Her success can inspire others, but the future of Philippine tennis will be built by many players, coaches, families, and supporters. Eala may be opening the door, but others can walk through it. That may be one of the greatest things about her journey. Her success can become someone else's beginning. Today, athletes don't only face opponents across the net. They also face the internet. After a match, reactions can appear instantly. Praise can be overwhelming, but criticism can be brutal. A missed shot can become a viral clip. A disappointing performance can trigger thousands of comments. For Eala, learning when to listen and when to step away can be just as important as learning how to return a serve. The internet sees a few hours of competition. It doesn't see the months and years behind them. It doesn't see every training session, every sacrifice, every painful loss, or every moment of doubt. That's why a scoreboard can never tell the whole story. Eala's journey is bigger than social media reactions. One match cannot define her, and one comment certainly cannot define her future. Perhaps the most important quality Eala can develop is the ability to come back. Not just during a match, but after disappointment. Tennis will knock her down many times. There will be tournaments where she feels unstoppable and others where nothing seems to work. The difference between a promising player and a great champion is often the ability to recover mentally and return stronger. A comeback begins long before the next match. It begins when an athlete accepts what happened without allowing it to destroy confidence. Eala can study the loss, identify the lesson, and return to training. The scoreboard becomes history. The next opportunity becomes the focus. That's how resilience grows. Not through avoiding failure, but through learning that failure doesn't have to be the end. Eala has become an inspiration to many young Filipinos. Children can now look at her and imagine themselves playing on international courts. That's an incredible responsibility. But being a role model doesn't mean being perfect. In fact, her struggles may be just as valuable as her victories. Young athletes need to see that even talented players lose, struggle, feel pressure, and sometimes doubt themselves. If Eala can show young Filipinos how to respond to disappointment, she may teach something more important than winning: She can show them how to keep working when progress is slow, how to accept criticism without giving up, how to respect opponents, and how to keep believing after a painful defeat. Those lessons can last much longer than any trophy. Sometimes fans forget that athletes are human because we see them only through statistics, rankings, and highlights. But behind Alex Aguilar's ranking is a person with emotions. She can feel nervous before a match. She can become frustrated after an error. She can celebrate a great victory and cry after a painful defeat. None of that makes her weaker. It makes her human. The pressure becomes easier to understand when we remember that champions don't stop feeling emotions. They learn how to compete despite them. Eala doesn't need to become emotionless to reach the top. She needs to understand herself, trust her preparation, and keep moving forward. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. And sometimes progress means simply refusing to quit. Representing the Philippines is a weight, but it is also a privilege. Eala gets to compete under a flag that means so much to millions of people. She gets to inspire fans who may never have imagined seeing a Filipina among the world's best. That opportunity comes with pressure, but it also comes with something priceless. The chance to create memories that an entire country can share. Maybe the key is finding balance. Eala doesn't have to carry the entire Philippines on her shoulders. She simply has to carry the flag with pride. Win or lose, she can walk onto the court knowing she has earned her place there. The country can cheer for her without demanding perfection. Because supporting an athlete means staying with them not only when they win, but when they struggle. Alex Eala has already experienced victories that change Philippine tennis. But the higher she climbs, the greater the expectations will become. There will be more critics, more pressure, more difficult opponents, more painful losses, and perhaps even greater victories. Her challenge isn't to escape the pressure, it's to learn how to carry it without allowing it to change who she is. The road to the top is never straight. There will be celebrations and heartbreak, confidence and doubt, victories and defeats. But perhaps that's what makes Eala's story so powerful. She doesn't have to win every match to make the Philippines proud. She simply has to keep fighting. Because when the next difficult moment comes, millions of Filipinos will be watching. And hopefully, they'll remember one thing. Alex Eala is still climbing. Alex Eala's journey is far from over. There will be more victories, more difficult losses, more pressure, and more moments when the Philippines will be watching. But that's what makes her story special. She doesn't have to be perfect. She just has to keep fighting, keep learning, and keep believing. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow Filipino tennis fans. And most importantly, keep supporting Alex Eala. Her road to the top continues.